Hey guys, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Preppers Bunker Outdoors. Wanted to talk to you about tonight's auction. This will be tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time Zone. I was supposed to do this video yesterday, but I'll tell you guys about that in a vlog later. Yesterday was absolutely crazy. So this is my Independence Day sale, and I've only have 4 knives for it. So this jackalope here, we have 2 of these, red Cerakote, red Kydex, red, white, and blue custom burlap micarta. Now in this video, that sheath looks a little bit pinkish more than red. In person, it doesn't at all. In person, it's completely a red sheath, so that's kind of weird. I've noticed that it does that in pictures other times too. We have 2 of those. Then we have 1 stone-washed in red, white, and blue jackalope with black Kydex. And we have 1 red Cerakote and red, white, and blue burlap micarta with black Kydex. So it's only 4 knives. The point of this auction is to sell these 4 knives and get them to their new owners in time for Independence Day. Now, this handle material here was handmade by a guy and will never, I don't think, be available again. It was a custom order that I put in years ago, maybe half a decade, maybe more, and I've only had 1 block of it. So these are as exclusive of knives as I'm going to doggone have for a special edition. I'd really like to actually have, for any special edition I do, for a special occasion like Independence Day, more knives than this, but that's what we got. Also on the table I brought out here for a future auction, I have more knives to sell, to include these 2 new ones from Exodus Knife and Tool, of course. This is a red or orange burlap micarta. I'm fairly certain that I ordered this 1 set of scales from Finland, and if I did, I want to get more. It just is so unique. I absolutely love it. This jackalope is in the handle color combo that I'm probably best known for. We've got an OD green Kydex and an orange G10 with natural spacers and liners, and this orange topographical sheath. I have got to say, any of these, and this, if I was going to collect my own product, these would be what I want. This thing just blows my mind. Another one that I wanted and did keep in my personal collection is this jackalope. This is used by myself. Orange Cerakote, Adventure Kydex, natural burlap micarta. This knife, along with a lot of other things whose proceeds, not only this knife, which proceeds went to me, but some other stuff where all of the proceeds went to Knife Rights and stuff like that, the buyer backed out on. And he did it really weird over a course of like a month, making different excuses and saying continuously that he didn't know how to pay, even though he'd bought things from me in the past. I don't know what went on with that, but guys, I would recommend not drunk bidding, especially if you're not the kind of person who will stand behind your drunk bids. That was a bad deal. I think he won this knife for $330, and he won the Worksharp sharpener going to Knife Rights. And one other thing, his total was like $550. Not a good deal, guys. Don't do that. And then the last thing I want to show you here, just because it's going to be something that I'm working on coming up here, this is the Special Projects Workhorse. These are being manufactured by Bear Force Knives for me. We are testing a prototype. This is my first knife design. We'll have a lot more YouTube coverage on this soon. This particular batch of 19 will be available. This one I will be keeping is well over 3/8 of an inch thick, measuring at 0.391. What? Ridiculous. So, golly, 1084 steel. I just cannot wait. 9 of them will have Kydex sheaths like this from Black Bear Custom Kydex. 10 of them will have custom leather sheaths from Spirit of the Bear Designs. Can't tell you how excited I am about that. Guys, people ask me about the price and get put off. They're going to be over $500. I'm going to get them as close to $500 as I possibly can. But people are like, oh man, I only want to spend... I don't know where I was before that call came in, but people are like, oh man, I would really love to buy that for like $200. Guys, my cost on these is going to be well over $200. I mean, good night. I'm paying $100. Well, you know, whatever. Doggone it. These things. This is not going to be a knife that I'm going to say, if you want your first survival knife or bushcraft knife, this is the last knife you'll ever need. This knife is for people who have practical knives and practical knowledge. They want something ultimately exclusive, and they want the thickest American-made knife they've ever seen before. We will have some changes. This wedge should be ground straight through on the new ones. The edge, we're going to go a little bit thinner. That's about it. You'll see the jimping here on this wedge. Even with the swedge, it's still thicker than most knives. The jimping here on the swedge is for catching your baton, and this line here is like a hardening line. Pretty dang wild. We are leaving the forged scale on here because I absolutely love the look. Oh, the other difference will be the handle scales will be Pops vintage micarta in brown and black layers, and they will have loveless bolts on them instead of pins. But anyways, big stoked on that, guys. So if you want to win a little bit of Americana in time for the 4th of July, make sure to tune in tonight live at 7 p.m. Central Time Zone. If you miss it, you're going to miss it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.